Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most common questions I get, and it's how does DadaABC compare to companies like VIPKid? So the first thing I want to say about this video is yes, I chose DadaABC over VIPKid. I was offered a contract with VIP, so I do have some knowledge about the company. However, I never physically worked for them. However, I have worked with several teachers who were unhappy with VIPKid, and I helped them get hired with DadaABC. So I do have some reference, but I want to explain why I prefer Dada over VIP. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing that I want to look at is I get the question a lot, is there a huge pay difference? And my answer is yes and no. Yes, initially VIP offered me more money, but when I looked at the actual pay breakdown, I found that parts of my pay were bonuses and not guarantees. My base salary, in fact, is pretty much the same. The bonuses offered for showing up on time, which was nice. However, DadaABC offers high-paying bonuses each month as well, sometimes for attendance, recruiting, student conversions, sharing ideas on social media platforms, etc. In some ways, you get more opportunities to earn bonuses. They are also in the process of rolling out a rewards program for teachers using for teaching for them, and you can convert points into prizes. This is of course still in the process, and we're not really sure what's going to go on with it and what kind of prizes we're looking at. The next thing you have to look at with the pay is downtime. I refer to this time when teachers are working during available hours and what it looks like. So for DadaABC, when teachers are not working during available hours, we have what's called contract hours. We work the same hours every week. That's when we're available. There's no opening up slots. If you're not working during your contracted times, you still get half pay. With VIP, you open slots when you are available, and if you are not booked, you do not get paid. At DadaABC, you are assigned students. There's no frenzy or mad rush to get booking slots. At DadaABC, you are not working. If you are not working, they're essentially paying you just to sit in front of your computer and be available. With other companies, you sit there and you don't make money. It's good for you because if you're just sitting there in front of your computer and you're not booked and the company is still paying you, obviously they're not making money, and that's not what they want. They want you to be booked and you getting paid and them getting paid. So it's kind of a nice relationship that the company has with their teachers, that yes, we want you to be booked. No, we're not going to overhire teachers just so that we can say we have this many teachers and then have not enough students to fill those hours. I feel fortunate. I have been able to assist a lot of great teachers to join our team for DadaABC. One place that I have wandered upon is low booking support groups that VIP teachers have started. Kind of tells you a lot about their climate. Many teachers who have taught for the company for 6 months have booked less than 10 bookings at a time. With DadaABC.com, you're typically going to be booked after your first month being there. I'm completely booked or mostly booked. So the teacher team climate is something that I kind of want to discuss because I think it's a big deal. At DadaABC, we are not competing for students. We want to be the best teachers we can. We do our best for each student, and we do not have to focus or worry about another teacher trying to lure them away or steal them, or be worried that, oh my gosh, I'm sick today and my voice is gone and I'm doing my best, but I might lose this student because of it. We don't have to stress the stress of sitting in front of our computer, closing and making slots available for frenzy hours to somehow trigger us to pop to the top of the list so parents will book us. Our support team works to make sure that students are paired with a good teacher. If we have good trials or interest classes, sometimes we even get a student from that. But it's not that competitive atmosphere where teachers are getting offended or hurt because they see other teachers getting bookings and they're not, and maybe they're a great teacher, but they're just not getting that break. That's not the atmosphere that we promote or create here. That's not what we're about. Regular students, of course, are something that I've talked about previously. DadaABC assigns regular students that you have the same students each time, each week. I have had several of my students for over a year now. VIP, you can have repeat bookings, but you may not have the same students each week or even at the same time. Then, of course, there is the courseware talk that we have. With DadaABC, you are going to be teaching levels from ages 4 to 16, which makes it easy for us to get bookings. We have up-to-date courseware that's relevant, and they're from very reputable companies, not limited to Penguin House, National Geographic, McGraw-Hill, Oxford Books, and Highlights magazines. From my understanding, with VIPKid, you're not allowed to teach certain levels until you become certified, and you have to go through training and sit through hours of classes and things like that. Then you might not even get bookings. For me, that's kind of a big red flag for me. If I'm not going to get booked and I have to sit through these classes and get certified, that's kind of rough. I did some research and I was unable to really get a definitive answer to who they use for their courseware. I do know that they follow the curriculum like DadaABC does of Common Core aligned curriculum, just meaning that it is progressing in the same steps. That's not a bad thing at all. It's a good structure. The next thing is platforms for teachers, or for our teaching. While VIP and Dada have very similar platforms, both of which I used as I went through the VIP hiring process, I do prefer DadaABC's platform. Now, since I've started working, it's evolved a few times, but it's typically about the same. The only reason for this is I really like the built-in reward system. It's one thing that kind of lured me, and actually I saw this class that was being taught online, and I was like, oh, did they just give them a star from the platform? And it kind of just was like a cool thing, and I was like, well, that would be better than having to have all these extra prop reward systems, which some teachers still use with Dada, but it's more of an alternative system for them. The students are highly motivated by getting stars in class because they can turn them in for extrinsic awards, so they can turn them in for prizes, which is really nice. This is a great way for the company to give incentives to students. VIP, you create an external reward system, which is a prop basically, that for some students may work great, but since it doesn't really back it up with offering them a reward after they get so many stars or so many coins, it's not necessarily as effective. I'm sure I forgot some things to compare between these two companies, but I would be happy to answer any questions in the comments below to the best of my ability. I obviously think DadaABC offers more opportunities for you to be successful as a teacher, whether it comes to pay, bookings, courseware, or support in the classroom. DadaABC is an amazing company. If you are ready to join a company that is ready to grow and help kids expand their horizons, click on my referral link below. I can't wait to see you at DadaABC.com. Bye-bye.